NBA Sports, we have the NBA coming up, and both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Looking at the starting five for Boston. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. Now here's Holiday. Outside, Brown. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, Brown returning the favor. That 3 at the other end didn't sit well with them.
Here's Ellis. Now DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Brown. Clock at 6. White against Levine. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Down low. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And so much power out of Tatum. Look at the elevation.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's Levine. Shoots over White. Levine can't hit.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
Brown passes to Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Zach Levine. Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, B.A. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
For Sacramento, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. DeRozan looks it over. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Outside Tatum. Over Murray. Rebound by the Kings. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Sacramento's head coach. We talked about some of the challenges that they'll face tonight, not the least of which is defending Jason Tatum. He said the guy plays with so much confidence. He's a great scorer from all 3 levels. He can go for 40, 50, 60 in a night. We just have to try and make someone else beat us.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Time called here. The Kings decide to talk it over. Monk, he's checked in for Ellis.
In for your Kings, 0, Malik Monk.
Celtics on D. Levine passes to Murray. On the wing, DeRozan, defended by Brown. Pass to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Picked by Sabonis. Unloads. And another miss by Sacramento. And it's the Celtics ball. 9 points in a row, a good run going. Kings trail by 6. To the paint. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Holiday against Monk. Pass to Porzingis. No good from outside. And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. Inside. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Porzingis. Holiday with the ball. Monk covers. Holiday passes to Tatum. And he can't get that one. Good D by Murray. DeRozan against Brown. Back to DeRozan. Doesn't go that time.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Holiday. An easy two on the layup. Holiday's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, in the paint, Holiday's agility makes him tough to contain. He just needs a little space to go to work.
DeRozan outside. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter here. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
I love the unselfishness that DeRozan plays with. He just wants to make the right play.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Sacramento with some changes. Lyles, he's checked in for Murray. And it's Carter in for DeRozan. A big group substitution here for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Pritchard to the left wing. Here's Hauser. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Now here's Carter. Guarded closely. Pass to Levine. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You have to love how persistent Levine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Here's Hauser. Lets the three fly. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, he can get you the ball in a number of ways, that time with a great bounce pass.
And here's Levine. Fires the three. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Boston Celtics finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. Back to the game after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the three, the small forward. And it's Monk missing. Boston leading by 11. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's Tatum. They double-team Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Tatum with a screen. And Pritchard, here we go. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the Celtics lead by 10.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Down low. And Sabonis slams it in.
At almost 7 feet tall, you gotta push Sabonis farther away. When you don't, he just dunks it with ease.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Levine, he's checked in for the Kings. Ellis comes in for Carter. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Holiday comes in for Craig. To the wing on the left. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 5. That three's off the mark.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Celtics lead by 8. Outside Holiday. The kick to Tatum. Tatum drops the hammer.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And Stanley went undrafted back in 2021. But Wisconsin native Sam Hauser has worked his way into a rotation role.
Well, Brian, everyone's looking for shooters, and he is a knockdown shooter. And at 6'7", boasts good size and plays both ends of the court.
Shot's good by Sabonis.
Knowing Sabonis has three-point range, you have to honor his mid-range shot. Very dependable from there, too.
Here's Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Back to Monk. The shot, no good. Ooh, good work defensively by Holiday. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Kings trail by 10. Here's Ellis. He's scoreless. To the inside. Sabonis can't hit. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Here's Hauser. He's covered by Levine. There's Tatum with the 3. It's rebounded by Levine.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
1:41 left in the first half of this game. Porzingis with a screen on Monk. Here's Holiday. Scores after the quick crossover. Holiday's got 6 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Sacramento calls timeout. And Sacramento with some changes. Murray comes in for LaRavia, and DeRozan is subbed in for Monk. White against Levine. DeRozan outside. Levine with a screen on Brown. Shot clock at 6. Muscling in, DeRozan.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
DeRozan against Brown. Outside White. Porzingis sets a screen. No good on the 3. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Nice D from Brown.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Horford outside. Pass to Porzingis. Takes the 3. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. He's got 5.
He gets a lot of his points on catch-and-shoot jumpers. Porzingis is always ready to let it fly if he's got the room.
DeRozan against Brown. Here's Ellis. Now Levine. Shoots over White. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Sabonis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others.
DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Zach LaVine, then it's Sabonis, and it's Ellis in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Boston leading by 11. Pass to Tatum. Outside Holiday. There's the triple. On target from range. Holiday's got 9.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Sabonis looking over the floor. On the wing, DeRozan, defended by Brown. Look at DeRozan making his presence felt.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Hey, Jaylen Brown is a strong dude. He takes the hit and completes the play.
Jaylen Brown, 1 shot.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant, not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Now a timeout by Sacramento.
How about your Kings Youth Dance Team? Make some noise.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Left side Murray. Boston pulls it in.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option now.
Back to Brown. Tries to save it, and it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Now here's White. Pass to Holiday. Clock is at 3 with the 10-footer and rejected. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Kings trail by 15. Levine with it. Sabonis, high post, working on Porzingis. And Porzingis with the block.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Holiday looking for an opening. High arcing shot. Ellis with a rebound. The Kings have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half and stand over his long NBA career. DeMar DeRozan honing in his game.
Yeah, Brian, and he's patterned it after his idol, Kobe Bryant. He's also an excellent shot creator. His development as a passer has helped make him a very productive offensive focal point.
What impresses me most about DeRozan is his footwork, especially when he's operating around the mid-range.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night. Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, "It sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling." Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Tatum. He has 6. Over Murray. Rebound by Sacramento. DeRozan outside. Shoots over Brown. And it's DeRozan missing. Celtics lead by 13. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Brown. Porzingis sets a screen. Brown, no good. The Kings have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Ellis passes to DeRozan. And here's Levine. Sabonis outside. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Porzingis. Pass to Holiday. Back to Pritchard. Now here's Brown. Here's Porzingis. He's guarded by Sabonis. Brown, a screen on Sabonis. Here's Porzingis. Out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. Monk, he's checked in for Sacramento. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. Kings trail by 13. Timeout call to Sacramento.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Some changes for Sacramento. Lyles, he's checked in for Murray. And it's Carter in for Levine. The Celtics also with a sub. Cornette's checked in for Drew Holiday. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Ooh, they get physical, and DeMar gets it to go.
And DeRozan, just so crafty on those moves, slips right through the contact for the finish.
Here's Pritchard driving to the basket. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. And DeRozan, the hang time.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Here's Pritchard. He's checked by Carter. Outside, Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, look at Brown. Bang it inside.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Now here's Carter. Still no points. DeRozan outside. DeRozan gets going, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Yeah, this has been DeRozan's signature move for over a decade, creating for himself off the drive.
Brown scanning the floor. He got it up, and that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for Boston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammates.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Torrey Craig, Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Al Horford, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position. Now here's Levine to the middle. And Valanciunas with the bucket on the assist by Levine.
And check out how in sync Valanciunas is with the ball handler. They've clearly practiced that move plenty of times.
Here's Pritchard. Horford passes to Craig. Here's Horford from behind the arc. Hey, Horford from range.
Nice to have a big man you can count on to hit that shot. Makes the offense much more diverse.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Levine. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
And the Kings have held tough. But it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Graham.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
And Sacramento making a change here. LaRavia's checked in. And he's good on the second. And Tatum's got the ball here for the Celtics. At one point, they led by 16. Monk with a steal. Outside Levine. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
You got to know Levine is looking to shoot it whenever he can. I mean, his team depends on him scoring.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Let's go, everybody. Time to make some noise for your Sacramento Kings Rangers.
Celtics making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Tatum. On the wing, Holiday. Monk covers. Tatum from long range. Valanciunas with a rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
to Levine. Back to Monk. Inside. Here's Arabia. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on Al Horford.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Now here's Tatum. Feet out, and the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls, and the Celtics lead by 6.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
Here's Pritchard, pass to Holiday, back to Pritchard. Down low. The kick to Tatum. From deep, JT for 3.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Levine finds Murray. Now Levine. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Pritchard. To the paint. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
The Kings call timeout. Sabonis, he's checked in for the Kings. DeRozan comes in for Arabia. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Boston with the ball, following the score by Sacramento. Brown inside, defended by DeRozan. Pass to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Counted. And the Celtics lead by 11.
Yeah, such a gritty player. Holiday fights for 2 there inside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the fourth quarter here. Now here's Sabonis. And stolen by Brown. Here's the break. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now. White against Levine. Pass to Sabonis. Rebounded by the Celtics. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Tatum. Oh!
Wow!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
A minute 20 left in the final quarter. DeRozan against Brown. DeRozan passes to Levine. Pass to Sabonis. Over Porzingis. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Levine.
Yeah, the touch of Sabonis around the rim, I mean, it's fantastic.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot. And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Celtics.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again, and it worked.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Drew Holiday.
He was just everywhere for them on both ends, really, just showing a lot of aggressiveness and intensity.
DeRozan, nifty move. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Yeah, just a crafty pump fake there by DeRozan, resulting in him drawing a good foul.
He hits the first one, and that brings him within 10. DeRozan hits them both. Here's Pritchard. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So we see the Celtics get the win here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Jason, with you guys being such a young team, how do you continue to improve to reach your potential?
We got to watch film. I mean, we did a lot of good things today. So a lot of things we could have done better. And we just got to be focused, composed, and play with a lot of poise, and we'll be fine.
Poise normally comes with experience, but because you're so young, you're finding it early.